いくら気候が高速で動こうが、俺には決して追いつけない。気候と俺とでは存在する宇宙が違う。
引きずり回してでもお前を連れて行くからな。
When you make a list about action anime, it's very common to see a list filled with all shonen anime. It's very hard to leave out shonen anime when making a list like this. So this is me making a list about action anime, leaving out the big threes. What makes a good action anime? In my eyes, it should have built up to a big fight. It should have amazing fight animation. Through some features here have mediocre animation quality, they deserve their spotlight. And yes, first and foremost, it should have proper character development. With these three features kept in mind, here are 10 action anime you should watch. Before we begin, make sure you drop a like and subscribe button for more videos. Now without keeping much of your time, let's get right into the video.
僕のめちゃくちゃ得意なブズームの世界まんまなんだから、絶対に逃がさないからね。
そばを飛ばしてきた。追ってくる気か。どうせ。
And in number 10 we have Bottom. It's not bottom, but it's bottom. Did you ever want a show that didn't explain anything to you and just threw you a war zone? Bottom is just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Hungry Game anime. Our protagonist Ryuta one day finds himself being dragged into an island, being forced to play a survival game with many others like him. Not knowing what happened, he sees everyone is giving a stealth filled with different type of weapon that they have to use to defend themselves. Coming with a gamer background, Ryuta got the hint and started to fight for his life. In his journey, he saves a girl named Himiko, and now both of them having partnered up to beat everyone else on the island. The good part of this anime is you get to see bad guys get blown up by a grenade. Yeah, that sounds cool.
貴様の未熟学者のざれ言を呼ぶ。つくづく失望したぞまとい。何？くだらなくねえよ。
And in number 9 we have Kill La Kill. Did you ever wonder what a show might look like if an expert animator drew it on MS Paint? Kill La Kill feels like that, but then you forgive it because of an absolute masterpiece of a show it is. Our story starts with us knowing the fact that someone murdered our protagonist's father, and now Ryuko is wandering in search of his father's killer. She only has one clue, the weapon left by a murderer, which is a half-scissor blade. She felt clueless until she arrives at Onyunji Academy and found out Satsuki, her rival in the show, it also using a scissor blade. The whole show circles around the plot that did Satsuki murder Ryuko's father? The action scenes in this show are on the same level as Mob Psycho 100. This is a must-watch show. Oh, I didn't pick your attention? Okay, how about this? The character in this show wears stocking bikinis as armor and fight. Go and watch the show now. Okay, let's move to number 8, which is Rays of Bahamut. Did you ever wish to see a fantasy world filled with magic, action, and god-tier animation? Rays of Bahamut gives you the story of Favro, Arma, and Kasir. The show consists of 3 of them being mischievous and causing trouble. But when the land of Mysterica got attacked, they came to its rescue. Favro, being a carefree dude, earns a livelihood with a bounty hunting. Kasir is a dude who works for justice and often chases Favro for breaking the law. The show is mainly about how these two look past their differences and save Mysterica. Yeah, I haven't mentioned about another character. For that you have to watch the anime.
何のつもりだ。何？まさかしまった！なんだと？
And in number 7 we have Gurren Lagann. If any one of your friends ever says mecha anime or Gundam anime is bad, just show them this. Aired in 2007 and is still being talked about as one of the most best anime ever made. Gurren Lagann is a story of Simon and Kamina, two boys born and raised underground. They live in an underground village and rarely come to the surface. The world shown us is a post-war world, where the people of Earth have evolved into living underground and are afraid of coming above the Earth. But Simon and Kamina, being the free-spirit teens as they are, find an old relic of a past and dig up to find the beauty sky. Together with them join Yoko, and the three of them go on a journey to explore the forgotten world. The show has some amazing fight choreography and some of the best animations I have ever seen. If that wasn't enough, Yoko is a sharpshooter and this chick isn't afraid to get her hand dirty.
マイキー、こいつには殺せや。負けだと思ってるやつ、来い。俺が後ろにいる限り。
In number 6 we have Tokyo Revengers. Yeah guys, I know there are a lot of rumors about Tokyo Revengers, which is bad and which is also good, but let's forget all of these and let's start the video. Tokyo Revengers came last year and took social media by storm. Yeah, I know it's the hype train, but to me Tokyo Revengers backed up the hype and the show is going phenomenal. The show focuses on 90s Tokyo gang war and our protagonist Takemichi time travel to save her girlfriend from dying in the future. The show gives us amazing visual and some of the best fight. Tokyo Revengers focus on how Takemichi lives through the time just to save his girlfriend. Yet this anime has amazing visuals and some of the best hype fights we have yet to see from 2021. The show also gives us a meme that we all agree on, and everybody wants Kisaki dead. Yeah, not to forget our main character is like Sakura.
やっとお前のことが分かってきた。それがお前の本心なんだな。何言って。
Okay, jokes apart, now let's move to number 5, which is one of my favorite, Black Clover. When Black Clover got released, there was one thing everyone keeps saying. It's a rip-off of Naruto, Bleach and One Piece. But Black Clover proved itself by becoming its original show and got everyone hooked with this amazing fight and storyline. Asta and Yuno were abandoned and raised at the same church with the same dream of growing up and becoming the Wizard King. Only there is a one problem. Asta has no magic power. Yuno on the other hand is a magic using badass. Despite all his flaws, Asta never gave up and kept training his physical ability. The stars finally signed on Asta, or should I say the demon smiled at Asta and gave him a grimoire with a demon inside it. Asta, after gaining their power, noticed he had anti-magic power. And in the world filled with magic, having anti-magic kind of makes you overpowered. The show has amazing fight scenes and the character development. If you can move past Asta's scream for the first 20 episodes, then this show gets really interesting. The anime that I am going to talk about is a very underrated anime. It's called Megalobox. What's better than boxing? The answer is futuristic boxing. Megalobox is an anime that the world is not in the future yet, but it is in the process of reaching it. Our protagonist Joe is an old school boxer, now a junkyard dog, or rather I should say a nobody. After seeing Joe's ability, Gansaku wished to train him, and with his advance, Joe and Gansaku go on a journey to become the best boxer in the world. But there is a problem. Everyone nowadays is using mechanical armor to box. They didn't even have money. So Joe trusted his natural skill and became Gearless Joe, or the Black Horse, who didn't fight with the mechanical arm. The show gives us a story about how to get a balance on changing time and adapting or keeping your roots. Beside that, it has the Hajime no Ippo level of boxing choreography. And before we begin, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's move to number 3. Now it's getting spice up, guys. In number 3 we have Attack on Titan. Do I even need to explain Attack on Titan is? You guys would already know how spectacular Attack on Titan is. To keep things short, humans are on the verge of extinction, and to save themselves, they have created their own cage, as I like to call it. They believe as long as this wall stands, we are safe from the titans that roams outside. But one day the wall broke and the people were killed. This left a big impression on main character, which is Eren, who had to witness his mother being eaten alive. Now with the hate in his heart, Eren joins the Survey Corps to eliminate every last titan and make Earth safer for humans. I swear the description does not do the show justice. Just go watch this show. It's mind-blowing and it's a masterpiece. Yeah, I might have overreacted, but this is very good anime. You should watch. Yeah, just go and watch.
それでもサビトには勝てなかった。半年経つまでは。一瞬で勝負は決まった。この日、この瞬間初めて俺の歯が先にサビトに届いた。サビトは笑った。
In number 2, we have Demon Slayer, and the show with an amazing story that keeps the viewers on the edge. What do you get when you mix amazing story writings and a badass anime studio? You get the Demon Slayer, right? After our protagonist Tanjiro's father died, he had to take care of his family, only to one day see themselves massacred by someone. Only his sister Nezuko being the sole survivor, yet being transformed into a demon. Tanjiro, now filled with anger and the reason to find the cure for his sister, travels to find the murderer. The show has eye-catching animations and award-worth voice acting. Even the side characters are done so well that you might mistake them for a main character. This show is good. I mean, very good. And Nezuko is my wife. Yeah, I said it. She is my wife. And if Nezuko is your waifu, then please hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell.
いくら気候が高速で動こうが、俺には決して追いつけない。気候と俺とでは存在する宇宙が違う。
引きずり回してでもお前を連れて行くからな。
So in number 1, we have Fire Force. Finally, our top pick of this day is Fire Force. I felt Fire Force did not get the recognition it deserved. It did everything perfectly and still got outshined by Demon Slayer. Fire Force has amazing unique characters, each with their unique fire ability. It has death-defying action scenes done perfectly. It also has a storyline that's as good as any AAA class anime. The action scenes in Fire Force are like food for the eyes. Talking about the plot, our main character Shinra lost his parents during fire. He thinks it was a murderer, as the world that Shinra lives in, here humans have ability called spontaneous human combustion, or human turned into fire demon. Shinra thinks his family was somehow targeted and joined the Fire Force to solve the mystery. The show has amazing comic relief characters like Iris, Tamaki and Maki. These three characters do an excellent job in keeping the show child-friendly. Yeah. While Shinra's storyline goes darker and darker, finally we are at the end. As the new age of animation approaches, we will see even more and even better action anime that will make us stick to our chairs and keep us anticipating what might happen next. Whether it is a gunfight, boxing, zombies or spells like explosion, Japan would always surprise us with shocking and jaw-dropping action anime. Drop a like if you did enjoy the video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, keep watching our video. Fearless!